Fresh.
Good morning, it's Jim and Kim, Fresh 102.7. Our special guest this morning, everybody's Lea Michelle in the studio.
Thank you so much.
Hey, you were just saying that Phil Phillips and you have like this little round robin thing going.
So
Everywhere
funny.
you go, he goes.
We're making, a lot of people are promoting stuff this week, and we just keep missing each other. So you guys were saying that he's, coming later today, and he's like been following me around. I'm like, Phil Phillips, like, what's going on? You're following me everywhere.
Now, did you give him a hard time when you saw him? Because you said that you wanted him on your album.
I'd asked him to sing a song on my album, and he said he was too busy. So hopefully, maybe at one of these things, we'll finally bump into each other, and I can ask him, what's up?
What's going on?
You said he was too busy, but
he said he was too busy. But sometimes the thing is, these things don't even sometimes get to the artist. So he probably would be like, someone made that decision for me. I mean, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, Phil Phillips.
Because you're busy, kind of, a little bit too.
Little bit.
Got a lot going on right now. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, book, movie, television show,
album, new music video.
Right.
Yeah, just a couple things.
Which we want to talk about. In fact, we were just watching the video for the single "On My Way," which was just released. Very sexy.
Thank
Very
you
nice.
so much.
In fact, Kim was like, "All right, I've seen enough." I'm like, no, I haven't seen enough.
Of course. No, I mean, hey, I think it's an amazing summer song, and I had so much fun shooting the video. I trusted my director so much. I knew that no matter what, she would make it still,
So when you're going to be sexy, a woman will help you look good.
Exactly, that's what
doing
I'm saying. I knew that she would, understand the difference between like raunchy and just a woman feeling comfortable in their own skin. And it was also very hot, so I mean, I needed to take off some of my clothes.
Yeah, I was needing some more raunch, from a guy's standpoint, but that's just me.
No, this is Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
Some of the raunchier websites that you shop.
Whoa.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So when you want to feel sexy, though, sometimes you go and you don't feel sexy. There are certain days that you just don't feel sexy.
Look, as a girl, you get it. It's hard. I mean, there are those days, but I was really, comfortable. And like I said, she made me feel incredibly comfortable. I was very careful in picking out exactly what I was going to wear. I had all my friends around me that day, so it was a very safe environment. And yes, I personally was also feeling like in a good mood.
You're feeling pretty sexy.
Yeah, of course.
How long does that take? Because I mean, the video it seems like a long time.
1 day. It was
That was one day.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, it was first thing in the morning, and the last shot we did at the end of the day was the bathtub, and by then it was freezing cold, and they had to boil the water in a small little electric, those little like teapots you plug into the wall, and like throwing that in the tub, and I was like, you guys have 5 minutes to do this because I hate being cold. I hate it. So we did that late at night last up.
And you said 1 day. I don't think a lot of people know what it takes to shoot a television show.
Oh my gosh.
The amount of time you guys work 6, sometimes 7 days a week, 14-hour days. It's long.
It's massive. And sometimes, most of the time we're shooting 3 to 4 episodes at once. So you could be shooting one scene from one episode, and then you change your clothes and you're shooting something for another episode. It really takes a lot to kind of like wrap your brain around all of it. Plus, we're constantly in the recording studio. When I recorded this album, I recorded it from around September 2012 till June 2013. And I would be recording 5-10 songs for Glee Monday through Friday every week, and then going on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, working on my album, and then coming home at night and working on the book.
Are you like, I don't want to sing another song?
It was a lot. It was vocally, it was a lot. But I've wanted to make this album for so long. I was personally feeling very inspired, and I thought that no matter how hard it was, I was going to put everything into it.
And singing all those songs for Glee must have been a good stepping stone to making your own album.
It was incredible in that it really helped me to understand recording studio, and I came from Broadway prior to being on Glee. So working on the show really helped me learn how to sing in the studio, sing all different types of genres, but it also really confused me because then when it came time to making a record, I was like, well, wait a minute, last week I just sang Salt and Pepper, Barbra Streisand, Kelly Clarkson, Queen. It's
Who am I?
Who am I? So it took me a while to figure it out, but then at the end of the day, I really felt like a strong pop album really focused on, fun, strong music and really showing off the fact that I, am a singer.
Right.
What's a song you wanted to sing on Glee but never got to sing?
I really wanted to sing Someone Like You by Adele, but I think that Amber, Naya, Diana, the girls sang it. So, but it's amazing. It's one of my favorite songs on the show.
Yeah. Who haven't you worked with that you'd like to work with?
Another question I get asked all the time, and I think the best part of Glee is being surprised when you hear, oh, in next week's episode, Gwyneth Paltrow is going to be on the show. And you're like, oh my God, like how crazy is that? So yeah, that's more fun.
Did she have any embarrassing personal habits you'd like to share just now?
Just the fact that she is insanely gorgeous at 5 a.m. It's like unbelievable.
She's been up for the night before. Come on.
Please, I just want to wake up, and if I were her, I would never leave the mirror. I'd be like, I look like this.
And you guys are filming in New York City.
Yes, we were last season, or actually the past 2 seasons, 4 and 5 were shot partially in New York for all of our exteriors. However, next season will not be in New York anymore. So,
Will you miss it?
It was really fun, but sometimes coming into the city, if it's like this past episode that we did, it was freezing here. And I was just like, I will definitely go back to my palm trees and my 90-degree weather.
Come on, no hot dogs on the street that way.
I know. It was great. I thought it brought a really wonderful flavor and energy to the show. And next year is going to be really exciting.
Tell us about the book.
The book is called Brunette Ambition, and it's part memoir, part how-to. Tells some, stories about my life coming from New York, working on Broadway, and then, getting this television show. I had a lot of people over, the years telling me I'd never make it on TV. I wasn't pretty enough. I needed to get plastic surgery. And it was really
Do you call those people up now and go,
well, read the book, you'll see it. I give them a big middle finger to those people.
Give them the Bronx cheer, Bronx girl.
Exactly. But, it's an inspiring story, and it's a real lesson on just believing in yourself and not listening to the naysayers. And also over the years, I get asked a lot about, my beauty and fitness and health tips, and I'm so proud to be a spokesperson for L'Oreal, and so I wanted to write this book and share the things that I've learned along the way.
And you look gorgeous in the commercial. That's one where you just wear the shirt, right? You just wear a shirt?
Yeah, the new one that I did for the True Match. Yeah, I love working for them, and I've basically stalked them to work for them because I've used all their products my entire life. But yeah, it's I'm really proud of the book, and like I said, I think it's inspiring, but it's also really fun, and the pictures are great. And for me, I'm like a magazine girl. I just want to flip through the magazine and I'll read 1 or 2 lines, and I'm just like, give me good pictures. So if anything,
that's like you like books or pictures.
I like pictures.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Words are a waste of time, right?
There'll be some great recipes in there for you.
Excellent. As long as you have pictures.
If you don't want to do any of the healthy smoothies or anything like that, there's some grilled cheese and recipes.
Now you're talking.
Stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Some of the other things that popped up in the book, you talked about your favorite Glee guests that were on. You also had a story about almost peeing on the president.
Oh no! I just said I peed in the White House. Oh wait, no. Yes, you're right. When I peed my pants before singing for the president. It's funny how you turned that into how I almost peed on the president. Very funny.
Pretty close,
but not that close. I'd like to be that close to Obama, but I think a lot of people would be there to protect him.
Yeah.
No, I before I sang for the president, I was it's a story about how much I love my best friend Jonathan Groff, who I was in Spring Awakening with on Broadway, and how I think it's just really a story about how we kind of make light, even though these are such amazing things that are happening. It's so important to enjoy them along the way, and so here we are about to sing for the president, and he makes me laugh so hard that I peed my pants. Yes. Or peed on Obama, if you want to say that.
Did Secret Security and Secret Service come up? I'm sorry, maybe you can't pee on the president.
We thankfully we hid the evidence.
You had time to change. But you also took a little souvenir home from the White House.
The toilet paper.
And these are 2 separate stories. I swear.
2 separate stories. No, yes, 2 different occasions. When I was singing for the president was for an HRC event, and then the other one was when the Glee cast went for Easter one year, where we actually got to go inside the White House and use their restroom.
And what was so cool about the toilet paper that you had to have it?
I mean, do you have toilet paper from the White House?
I don't.
Is it normal?
Is it just white?
No, it has a seal on it.
Oh, that's cool.
It does have a seal on it. Yeah.
It's
so cool.
That is cool. I'm like, where do you keep it?
I have, over the years, I have collected, some things that I'm really sort of, happy about. And so I have, all nice organized souvenirs.
Right. So you don't have a total toilet paper collection. Here's my Broadway toilet paper. Here's my recording.
If I did frame that, it would be probably pretty cool.
I think you're right. Yeah. So being from the Bronx and Tenafly, do you go back to the old neighborhood at all? And
my entire family's in the Bronx right now.
Give your dad a shout out.
Well, my mom and dad live in the city, but my extended family's in the Bronx. I went to high school in Tenafly, but moved to the city, or always had a place here growing up. So yes, I always, make sure to see my family come home, and they're amazing, and they've always been what inspired me and really made me feel like I can just accomplish anything.
Are you a Yankees fan?
I am a Yankees fan, but right now it's let's go Rangers. The Rangers are going to win the Stanley Cup, you guys, 100%.
And the tickets are really expensive now.
Well, I mean, you got to make it happen. This hasn't happened in since 94. Yeah. So
you are a hockey fan.
I've been going to Ranger games with my dad since I was a little girl. I am a really big hockey fan. So yeah.
Good for you.
He didn't have a son, so he made me go to Yankee Ranger games.
And something I was surprised to find out, you have tattoos, right?
I have 14 tattoos.
Which is, sometimes they have to cover those up
They
when
have to
you're on
cover them
screen?
up every day, but it's part of being from the Bronx.
Absolutely.
And, like being Italian, it's like a really big, like it's a thing. Like it would be like Easter Sunday, and we'd be like, "You want to go get a tattoo?" And
On Easter Sunday?
absolutely, family activity.
I'm a big fan of ink. Is there one that you kind of look back on and go, boy, I wish I could change that one?
I love the one on my wrist. It says "Believe," and it's from Spring Awakening. I got it done in the Bronx. But the thing is that now at work I have to cover it so much.
Yeah.
And it, for me, if you were to look at me like in a gown on a red carpet or something like that, like you would never really see many of my tattoos, and I like it that way. But you can always see this, so that's just a little difficult.
Do you cover that up on the red carpet too?
I
or?
don't,
Good,
because
that's you.
That's me. When I'm
Yeah.
on TV, I'm my character, and she does not have a tattoo. Well, she has one,
Excellent.
but yeah.
Excellent. Well, the book is called Brunette Ambition. The CD album is called Louder. The single is On My Way. Everybody, our special guest, out of Bronx girl, Lea Michelle.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.